Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to the channel. You know it's your boy Anime King, and today we're going to be doing part 28 of What If Naruto Went Dark. Get this one to 300 likes. Comment down below and tell me what you think of this episode. Remember to share to all of your friends on your social media platform. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Start the intro. So, in the last part, Naruto, Menma and Mito went on a mission with Jiraiya while Minato is back at the village preparing a seal to capture Naruto so he wouldn't be able to escape. Meanwhile, Itachi and Kisame found Naruto and Menma and Mito. Naruto ended up playing a prank on the Akatsuki, telling the Akatsuki that the tail beast is inside of both of them, and Kisame and Itachi took them and went on their merry way. "Thank you again, kid," said Kisame while taking Menma and Mito. So yeah, that was the recap, and you guys can switch across to the playlist and check out from part 1 if you're new. But let's get straight into it. "I actually like you, kid," said Kisame. Naruto just waved his hand at the man, not looking up from his pillow. The pillow was just so soft. He felt like he can sleep for days just right here, so he didn't have time to look back at Kisame. Itachi closed the door behind him, making sure to not disturb Naruto. He really made their job easier by just handing over Menma and Mito. So they think that they should repay him by not disturbing him any longer. "You know, if there were more people like him in the world, I might probably have a friend," Kisame said in a joke. The two of the Akatsuki members walked down the hall, quite happy how things went for them. Jiraiya suddenly appeared end of the hall that they were walking with a woman in his arms. "Putting a woman under genjutsu, that is just wrong," said Jiraiya as he looked up at Itachi. "We had to distract you somehow," said Itachi. "How did you get the two kids?" said Jiraiya as he noticed Menma and Mito on Kisame's shoulders. The door they just came from slammed open and Naruto walked out of it angry as hell. "You couldn't just have waited a few more minutes until they left," Naruto shouted, waking the two siblings from their sleep. What's going on?" The both of them were silenced as they fell unconscious as Kisame hit them in the back of their neck. "Naruto, did you do this?" Jiraiya asked. "They came here and wanted the Jinchurikis of the Kyuubi, and I gave them up," said Naruto with a smirk on his face. "But you have all the power of the Kyuubi now. You did take it from them during the Chunin exam, right?" asked Jiraiya, making Naruto plunge his fist at Jiraiya's stupidity. "You tricked us," said Itachi. Make Kisame drop Menma and Mito on the ground. As Kisame turned to focus on Naruto, "I am glad the pervert came out," said Kisame. "If we went back with these two, we will be probably killed by the leader." The sound of sandals caught everyone's attention as someone was running up the stairs. As Sasuke appeared with his Sharingan blazing. "Naruto, where is he?" yelled a frantic Sasuke. Naruto simply pointed his finger at Itachi as the two brothers looked at each other in the eyes for some seconds. "Kisame, handle them," said Itachi as he paced past Naruto to his brother. "Alright, time to fight," said Kisame. "Okay, water shark bullets," he yelled and sent many small sharks made from water towards Naruto. It didn't make too far as the shark was caught up in air even though they were all small. Kisame then looked at Naruto. What was that? He then saw the look in Naruto's eyes that promised pain. On the other side of the hallway, "You've gotten taller," said Itachi. "You look old," said Sasuke, as the two brothers share a small laugh. "Itachi, I think I need some help over here," Kisame yelled, but Itachi brushed it off and asked Sasuke, "How are things in Konoha?" "Not too good. I had to tell the Hokage about his corrupted village, and I tell the council about what the Hokage made you do," said Sasuke. "Damn it, Itachi, I need some help over here," Kisame yelled. Naruto blasted him in the stomach with his wind, sending him hurl into the wall. "Are you friends with Naruto?" Itachi asked Sasuke, ignoring Kisame cries for help. "He doesn't trust anyone, so we don't think we are friends. But I think we are," said Sasuke. "That's good. He needs people to get along with," said Itachi. "Itachi, help me over here. He's beating me with my own sword. That is not supposed to be possible," said Kisame as he cried out for help. "Your partner is annoying," said Sasuke as he listened to Itachi. "Partner in pain. Try and work to be Naruto's friend, because I believe that Naruto will change Konoha someday," said Itachi. "I must go now," he said. "I must make sure that we don't get caught and Kisame doesn't die," said Itachi as he walked up to Sasuke and put his hand on his younger brother's shoulder. "Take care, Sasuke, when we meet again." "Thank you, brother," said Sasuke. Itachi then walked over to Kisame as Naruto had his hand around Kisame's neck, choking him to death. "I must leave. Can you please put down my partner?" Itachi asked. Naruto just looked at Itachi before throwing Kisame down at the ground. Kisame quickly crawled up to Itachi, trying to get away from the demon before he catch him again. "Finally, let's get the hell out of here," Kisame yelled at Itachi. Itachi grabbed Kisame and ran out the building. While Jiraiya was trying to recover from all the laughing that he was doing when Naruto was beating the crap out of Kisame, that he didn't even notice them run off. "That was fun," said Naruto as he looked at himself. He was covered in blood as he really hurt Kisame badly. "That shark man really made a good punching bag," said Naruto. "Oh my god, that was the funniest thing I ever seen," said Jiraiya. He then went to pick up Menma and Mito. He then looked at Naruto and glared. "Why aren't you in a straitjacket?" he asked. "I have to be in it while I sleep?" Naruto asked. "Yes. The only time you don't have to have it on is when you're taking a shower. Now go back to the room," said Jiraiya. Sasuke walked up to Naruto and put his hand out. "Naruto, I need to thank you for everything that you have done for me. Sakura too." Naruto looked at the hand for a couple of seconds before putting his own hand out and shaking it. "Thank me if you want, I just didn't want a weak teammate," said Naruto as he then went inside of the hotel room, leaving Sasuke in the hallway by himself. "You know, Naruto," said Sasuke as Naruto was heading to the room. He still could hear him. "That is Fox. It's the only thing that is holding back your emotion." As Sasuke then headed off back to Konoha, Naruto turned and glanced at him before turning back his head and went into his room. Couple days later, after the whole hotel fiasco, the group continued their search for Tsunade. Jiraiya had got a hint from a bartender that she was in Tanzaki town, the perfect place to find her because all the casinos were there. They took a couple of days to find her, but they now stood in front of the woman with her assistant holding a pick. The two were currently sitting in a booth with Tsunade drowned in a bottle of liquor. "Tsunade," said Jiraiya as he stared at the woman, then her breast. "Jiraiya," said Tsunade. She haven't seen the old pervert in a while. Jiraiya sit himself down in the booth. The three siblings had to stand and watch since there wasn't enough room in the boot. It's been a long while, said Jiraiya. Cut the crap, you old pervert man. What do you want from me? You didn't came out here to just talk. What is it that you want? Yes, I do want something, but it has been a very long time. How have you been? Oh, I am fine. This is my assistant, Shizune. She have been with me during my travels, said Tsunade. Good to meet you, Shizune, said Jiraiya, getting a nod from the woman. He then turned his head to Tsunade. Listen, I won't beat around the bush. Minato wants you back at the village. There was an invasion by the San and Otto, but we still won. But we need your help with your medical skills at the village. There are a lot of ninjas who were injured badly in the battle. Tsunade looked up at Jiraiya and said, No. What? Why? Jiraiya asked. Why will I go back to that stupid place? I don't wish to follow a young fool anyway, said Tsunade, making Mito and Menma angry. Why did you say those things about Dad? Mito asked, with anger in her voice. So, the Hokage is your dad, said Tsunade. Yes, and he's a good Hokage. Menma yelled at Tsunade. No, he isn't, and I hate Konoha. All the people that I lost in that village is too much for me. That village can burn for all I care, said Tsunade, getting yells from the two siblings in denial. But Tsunade wasn't caring about them. She was more interested in Naruto, who was just looking at them with a blank look. He seemed like the most civil of the group, she thought. Hey, you kid, why aren't you saying anything? Why aren't you defending your father? Tsunade asked. You are pathetic, said Naruto, as he turned his head looking around in the bar. What did you say? Said a very angry Tsunade, as she shouted at Naruto, but Naruto wasn't even looking at her. You say that you hate Konoha because you lost too many people there. It isn't Konoha's fault that they died, but their own. There are people in Konoha who has lost precious people as well, but you don't see them running away from home, gambling all their money. You are a pathetic coward, said Naruto. Tsunade get angry to the point where she moved Shizune out of the way and tried to approach Naruto. She then grabbed him by the collar and lifted him up to her face. You want to say that again, kid? She said in a very angry tone. You are pathetic and a coward, said Naruto with a dead look on his face. I don't have time to deal with you, so let me go, you crazy old bat, said Naruto. She pulled her arm back and was about to hit Naruto in his face, but a red chakra arm came from his shoulder and caught the punch. What is this? Tsunade asked as she jumped back away from Naruto as the red chakra burned her skin. Though that was my power. Don't tell me you're scared, said Naruto. You are too cocky for your own good, said Tsunade. I don't care, said Naruto. Now return to Konoha. I wish to sleep in peace and get off this damn mission already. How about a bet, said Tsunade. What? Naruto replied. If you win, I return to Konoha. And if I win, you give me all of your money, said Tsunade. And the bet is that we fight outside. Let's get this over with, said Naruto. You should surrender, seeing that you cannot even move in that straitjacket. I will win automatically. She frowned when she saw Naruto make red arms appear on his shoulder. I can fight with these. How can you use your yokai? Jiraiya asked. The seal in the jacket should be able to block all of your yokai. Realizing who you are talking to, I broke out of the seal that my father sealed me in a giant cage with, and that is far stronger than this stupid jacket. So, he then turned to Tsunade, ready to lose? Huh, she just grunted as she walked outside. Tsunade was standing across from Naruto in the middle of the street. She had on a cocky smile, thinking that she can beat Naruto easily. Try not to die, said Jiraiya on the sideline, standing next to Shizune, Mito and Menma. Please, This kid couldn't beat me in a million years. You can have the first move, she said, and put out her index finger, ready to block all of his moves with one finger. Fine, said Naruto. He then ran up to Tsunade as his chakra arms appeared from his shoulders. She was ready to flick Naruto in his forehead, sending him flying back. But she was surprised when he disappeared from sight. What? Where did he go? Tsunade asked, looking around. But she didn't see Naruto hovering over her head as he was flying. This is a Sannin, said Naruto, catching Tsunade's attention. She looked up to see him flying, making her quite surprised. She then blinked, but the moment she opened back her eyes, a red arm of chakra came down in a supernatural speed that she couldn't react to, that slammed her down into the ground. Naruto dropped down right on Tsunade, stepping on her ribs, making her gasp in pain. You aren't as cocky now, are you, old bag? Said Naruto, making her quickly jump up and rush over to the corner with a serious look on her face. Alright kid, my turn, she said and ran up to him. She went in to flick him on the forehead, but he used one of his arms to grab hers. You still think I'm weak, he said, as he used the next arm and punched her in the stomach. He then grabbed her around the midsection, lifting her up in the air and slammed her down into the street. Lady Tsunade, are you alright? Said Shizune. Do not interfere, Shizune, she yelled at her as she got up from the ground. I shall handle this myself, she said. Tsunade was looking around, seeing that Naruto disappear again. She even checked the sky above her, seeing if he was there, but he wasn't. Where are you, kid? Show yourself, she yelled out. Naruto then suddenly appeared in front of her. Oh, here I am, said Naruto, as Tsunade went in for a punch. Naruto simply dodged it while floating in the air, then using his flying ability to circle around her. Tsunade went for a fury of punches and kicks, but Naruto dodged them all, not even taking a single damage. You said that it will take a million years for me to beat you, but you can't even hit me. This is what it takes to be a Sannin. You're pathetic. As Naruto taunted her as he kept dodging all of her attacks. Be quiet. You are just running away from me like a little girl while you're flying in the air, she shouted at Naruto. Oh, like how you run away from Konoha like a little girl? Cause you couldn't handle living in the same place where your loved one dies? You are really pathetic, you know that, you old bag. As Naruto mocked her, making her even angrier. Shut up, she yelled and tried to punch him extra hard. Naruto flew around her back and kicked her to the ground, making her fall extra hard. She got up from the crater she made and looked around again, not seeing Naruto. Naruto suddenly appeared 10 feet away from her. You are too weak. I am strong. I can protect the one that I love, and the only one that I love. But you lost someone, then you ran away from a village like a little coward. Tsunade was looking down at the ground as she was having an inner battle with herself. Was this kid right? She couldn't protect Dan or Nowaki. Her sensei was dead, her mother, father, and grandmother. Everyone around her was dead. Everyone dropped out of her life until she was all by herself. She and Nowaki was orphaned by the age of 14. She was 14 anyway, and she had to watch over her younger brother. No, I don't hear what you said. You think you can invade my mind, you little brat? I am a Sannin, and I won't be bested by you. A shame, said Naruto. He heard the voice from behind her. She then tried to turn around, but Naruto was on her back as he wrapped his foot around her midsection and wrapped his chakra arms around her upper section, making her unable to move. What are you doing? She yelled at him. Making you feel even more pathetic, said Naruto. He then made another set of chakra arms from his back, making them draw on Lady Tsunade's arms as the claw cut in her flesh. She yelled out in pain. Get off of me, she screamed and started to flash around, trying to get Naruto off of her back. She didn't even notice that some of Naruto's yokai got into her cuts, making them burn. In a panic, she jumped up in the air and came down hard on her back, trying to squash Naruto, but before it could impact with the ground, Naruto disappeared in a red flash, making Tsunade take all the damage. The dust cleared to reveal a trembling Tsunade in a hole, and Naruto looking down at her. "I guess I win," he said, as he walked up to her and used his chakra arms to punch her in the stomach, making her unconscious. "Lady Tsunade!" Shizune yelled out and ran over to her. Tsunade was really gashed up as Shizune started to heal all the cuts on her arm and the bruises from the impact. "Damn it, Naruto, you shouldn't have do that," Jiraiya yelled out to him as he went next to Shizune, as Lady Tsunade was in a real bad condition. "She should have taken me seriously. This is her own fault," said Naruto. He then simply turned around and walked away from the scene, going back to the hotel room. Inside of Konoha, Kushina was walking to her husband's office. She and Minato has been on shaky terms since she found out about the Uchiha massacre. She wanted to talk to Minato so they could build their relationship back to the way it was. Kushina was walking through the halls, then she saw Naruto turn the corner, making her follow him. "Minato," she said as she tried to get his attention, but he couldn't hear her as he continued walking. She started to follow her husband through the building until he walked into a room and closed the door. He was in the room where the Hokage's picture lay. As she looked through the door, there was a small crack. As she watched as he placed his hand on the first Hokage photograph and a small secret passage opened. She then entered the room and followed what her husband did, and the door opened up. She quickly entered and started to follow him as the door closed itself. It was dark. She could hear the sound of hammers hitting nails. What was going on down there, she thought. She walked down a very long hallway to see a lamp hanging from the ceiling, giving the place an ominous look to it. She turned the corner and saw a set of stairs. She went down the stairs and continued to walk again, only to find another set of stairs. "Damn, there are so much stairs in this place," she said to herself, as she muttered, trying to keep her voice down. As she continued to walk, she then made it to another door and opened it, only to see what was inside, shocking her to her core. But guys, I'm gonna end this episode here. If you want to see the next part of this, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, turn that bell notification, stay posted. But I'm out for now, guys. Peace.